Good Friday morning, and thanks for logging on to TDSweather.com. I'm meteorologist Joseph Cooper with your forecast for today. Out there this morning, we still have rain showers that are ongoing, mainly across eastern Indiana out into Michigan and Ohio. You can see this activity out here across more eastern portions of the region, while drier conditions are in place out to the west. As we take a look at the current temperatures, you can see places across the area, mainly into the 50s, but there are some 40s back out across Illinois as well. Overall for today, we're going to continue to see some rain showers across portions of the region. More western portions of the region probably going to be a bit drier than, say, the eastern portion. So as we work into the next couple of hours here, this is as we start to work into 9 and 10 o'clock Eastern time. You can see those showers, light rain showers out into eastern Indiana, some passing light rain showers out into Michigan, and then also some rainfall back out across Ohio. A little bit greater coverage out there into Ohio this morning, especially for western and southern portions of the state. As we continue on through noon, really the greatest chance of precipitation this morning will be out there and across Ohio, where there's going to be scattered areas of showers. A lot of this pretty light, maybe a couple heavier pockets down into southern portions of the state there. We still have isolated showers into eastern Indiana, out into Michigan, whereas places out into Illinois and southern Wisconsin are still dry here into noon. We go into 1, 2, 3 o'clock. You can see some additional scattered showers developing out across eastern Indiana, most of Ohio, back out into eastern and central portions of Michigan. So, like I said, it's those eastern portions of the region today that are going to continue to be dodging rain showers throughout the day. A lot of these are lighter, but places out here, especially into Ohio, you guys could see a few more pockets of more moderate rainfall here this afternoon across the state. And that continues on into 4, 5, 6, 7 o'clock this evening. And as we go on into 7, 8, 9 o'clock, you can see as we start to lose daytime heating, we lose a little bit of instability because we'll have this upper level low in place. So some of these will be kind of more instability driven. But as we work towards 8, 9 o'clock, these will start to fizzle out. A lot of the rainfall this evening after 7 to 8 p.m. in Indiana and Michigan will come to an end. We'll see a decrease in coverage across most of Ohio, especially like Cincinnati, Columbus, Lima, back up towards Toledo. Still some scattered showers though this evening, thanks to some lake effect moisture back up towards Cleveland as we work on into 11 o'clock and head on into midnight. We continue on into the overnight hours tonight and going into tomorrow morning. You can see still seeing showers into tomorrow morning back out across the Cleveland area. Now we now have another area of low pressure that's going to be dropping in from the northwest here. And as we work into tomorrow morning, you can see there's another area of rainfall by 9, 10, 11 o'clock here that's starting to push on across Michigan. And I think probably by 11 o'clock to noon, you're going to start to see rain showers back up towards like Fort Wayne, Indiana, back up towards Charlotte, Michigan, Lansing, back out towards Detroit, maybe an isolated shower still lingering into Cleveland. While the rest of us here, Illinois, central, southern Indiana, southern Ohio by lunchtime on Saturday are still dry. We continue on into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 o'clock here, and you can see that we're seeing these showers pushing on across the area as we work through the afternoon. Again, best chances of precipitation, maybe Milwaukee, but then stretching back out to the east towards Detroit, back down towards Cleveland, down into the southern portions or southeastern portions of Ohio towards Athens, while, most of Indiana, much of Illinois is still dry by late Saturday afternoon. And as we work in the Saturday evening, we continue into 6, 7, 8 o'clock here on Saturday, and you can see the rainfall, maybe a slight chance of a shower into the Chicagoland area Saturday evening, some showers up into northern northern Indiana, back into southern Michigan, back up into northern portions and northeastern portions of Ohio. And as we go on into Saturday evening, Saturday night, these showers are going to start to push on out of the forecast area here. And so overnight into Sunday morning, we're going to actually see these showers, if I can get this, there we go, on into midnight. You can see 1 a.m., 2, 3, 4, 5 a.m. here on Sunday. The precipitation pretty much ending across much of the region by, this is 8 a.m. Sunday, maybe a couple lake effect showers still lingering out towards the Cleveland area, but this is as high pressure builds in, and as we work through the morning hours into lunchtime on Sunday, the majority of us will be dry. And as we continue on into Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, Sunday night, we're still dry. And really for the most part, Monday will be dry. Maybe places into far northern Illinois, southern Wisconsin, Monday morning would see a shower as a warm front lifts across the area. But once we get past, tomorrow evening, we will see those drier conditions. Rainfall-wise across the area, a lot of places ending up with a 1/4 inch or less of precipitation. There probably will be some places out into, especially the eastern half of Ohio, that end up with closer to a 1/4 to a 1/2 inch of rainfall. So Cleveland, Athens, maybe Mansfield, Zanesville, Wheeling, those areas seeing a bit more rainfall. But the rest of us, very, very little, 1/4 inch or less, very little to no rainfall back out into a large chunk of Illinois. Taking a look at highs for today, you can see if you're to the south or to the west there, you're going to see highs that are into the low to upper 60s to right around 70. But a lot of us today are going to be into the 50s across the region here, especially across Indiana, Ohio, back up into Michigan, and you'll be into the upper 50s to near 60 back out across the Chicagoland area. Overnight tonight into tomorrow morning, you can see lows are going to dip down into the 40s. So we'll be chilly overnight, and then as we continue on into the daytime hours tomorrow, highs are going to be a bit warmer down across the Ohio Valley, especially southern Ohio Valley. Indianapolis 66, you're at 75 down in the St. Louis. That warm front's still in place, and as we continue to work on into early next week, that's going to continue to move northward. You can see 50s back up into northern Ohio, Michigan, northeastern Indiana. And then we go on into tomorrow night, and you can see a little bit cooler here, probably some frost into northern portions of the region as we work tomorrow night on into Sunday morning. And then we continue on into the day on Sunday, and you can see a little bit cooler on Sunday as that warm front retreats back to the south. But then as we work into Monday and head on into Tuesday, you can see we're back into the 60s and 70s as we head towards the midweek. The other thing we'll be watching as we work on into, especially Monday morning, will be the possibility of a more widespread heavy frost, maybe even some areas of a freeze down across portions of Michigan, stretching down potentially even on into eastern Indiana and Ohio. So something to watch out there for on Monday morning. That's all I have for you here this morning. Everybody, thanks for logging on. Have a great day.